Today's little adventure is going to be a rant that I have about Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments sneak peek announcement on September 30th for the Hocus Pocus sisters, Sarah and Mary, ornaments that come out in 2023. In 2021, Hallmark's Keepsake Ornaments came out with the Hocus Pocus Winifred Sanderson ornament. It has her green dress, has a green overlay, and it has a purple part in her bodice, has her necklace, has her style of her hair, has her brim, and has the book. Now, the book is not very detailed, so I would give it probably an 8 out of 10 when it comes to detail, but her eyes are cool, the makeup, the coloring, everything is great. Now, when this ornament came out last year, I was super excited. I was hoping that they would have an ornament this year, because normally what they do is Hallmark will come out with an ornament of a character from a TV show, and then the next year I'll have a different character. This year they didn't have any from the movie, or just from Hocus Pocus in general. And then with the September 30th release of Hocus Pocus 2, Hallmark came out with a sneak peek on their Facebook page. This was their post. 2023 sneak peek alert, bubble bubble, here comes trouble. Disney Sanderson sisters are back. And so it goes on to say that they would show a sneak peek of the ornaments coming out next year. Now, I don't have a problem with them coming out with the ornaments 2 years after the first. But to be honest, I absolutely hate the design they used. I love Hallmark. I love Hocus Pocus. As you can see, I've got a few things that are Hocus Pocus related that are made by Hallmark. They're itty bitties and their greeting card. So here's the thing. Winifred ornament, on par with the Hallmark itty bitty and the Hallmark greeting card. Has her hair, has the green in her dress, works great. So I was thinking, maybe Sarah and Mary might look like the greeting card. A little bit of the orange and red, the red and pink, no big deal. Or, might look like the itty bitty, got the cloaks and everything going on. That'd be great. But that's not what we're getting right now. And that's what's making me angry. Not that I don't like the design in general. It's great. Have a Hallmark ornament, that's fine. But it's the fact that it's a Hallmark keepsake ornament. If you look at this artwork right here, where you got on the right, where you can see Sarah, Winifred, and Mary, no, her design's different. Has the book, great, but her overlay dress is green and it's black in the picture, in that design, where the other two, the dress colors are a little off, or at least Mary's dress color is off because it's orange in the sneak peek and it's yellow in this design. But the Sarah matches perfectly, which is fine if that's what Hallmark was producing in general. But that's the problem. This artwork right here, this is not the artwork that I would expect to see for a Hallmark keepsake ornament. I would expect to see for a Hallmark ornament that you could find at Walmart or Target or any other gift card place that sells Hallmark cards. Because they do have Hallmark ornaments that are not keepsake ornaments out during the holiday season. No big deal. I would be perfectly fine with buying those at a Walmart. Now, this design supposed to be keepsake ornament? No, there's not enough detail. There's not enough detail, and I personally don't like it. Now, here's their card. Look at the detail there. You've got different colors, not just the black. You have the colors that relate to their dresses. You have purple in the hair, which is great. And the design, they do have purple in the hair. I'll show you that in a second. But this is a design I would think of if they're going to do Hallmark keepsake ornament. Not this. Now, if Winifred from last year would have had the black overlay and all that stuff, then I would have been fine with them coming up with this design for Sarah and Mary. But I'm sorry. I don't like the way they make Mary look. I think they make Mary look like she's kind of ugly, and I don't think Mary is ugly. Yes, her mouth is a little oddly shaped in the movie, and her hair is crazy and it's got the purple in it, but she's not ugly. And I feel like they're making her into more of an ugly creature than in the character. The character is whimsical. And Sarah's hair, one thing, isn't long enough. She does not wear a shawl. And they don't have black overlay dresses. What is this coming from? Who decided this was going to be a Hallmark keepsake ornament? Who said, hey, let's do this? Because I feel like this is just cheap work. I feel like I've been a Hallmark keepsake ornament person since I was little. We would get them every year when I was little. I get them for my kids now. I get them for me now. And I make an effort. I spend tons of money on Hallmark keepsake ornaments. And I don't want to buy these because I don't feel like they have the right detail, and I don't feel like they deserve to be a Hallmark keepsake ornament. If you want to make it a Hallmark ornament you buy at Walmart, go right ahead. But this is not a Hallmark keepsake ornament. And you guys might disagree with me, and that's fine. I have no problem with you disagreeing with me. But if you can make this Winifred, okay, who, yeah, she's, you know, got the hair, the dress, her book, the broom. Would have been better if they would have had more detail in the book. That's a keepsake ornament. Cool, got it. But if you look in this picture, Winifred's wearing black. That is not on the ornament. So why would you take this Winifred and add this Mary and Sarah with black overlay dresses? Their overlay dresses are not black. Mary's overlay dress is red. Sarah has red in her sleeve and in her dress. And I probably shouldn't be angry, but I really am. Because why make anything related to Hocus Pocus if you're going to just... I feel like these designs are just a phone call, or you're just phone calling the design in. Oh, here, let's look at this, you know, this kind of goofy looking cartoonish design that's come out recently, and let's use that instead of the original design. Like, here's your itty bitty of Mary. There's our iconic outfit. This is what she wore. She had the red cloak. She had red top. Her sleeves were orange. She had the purple, and she had the pattern on the bottom. This is iconic Mary. That is not an iconic Mary. That's a, oh, I'm making a witch, and I want to look like Mary from Hocus Pocus. Let's put purple in her hair and some orange on her, and she's gonna go. No, this is not the work that you would expect to see in a keepsake ornament. I mean, look at Sarah. Look at her dress. Look at this design. You've got the pink up here. You've got this little overlay here. Where is that in the design? There isn't one. It's just a straight overlay dress. There's no extra added here like there is here. There's no multiple colors here. This is what Sarah looks like. The face, that doesn't make a difference to me. As long as you got the blonde hair and you got her beauty mark and she's smiling, I don't care what face you really have for her. But you have to have the iconic clothes. Otherwise, to me, it's just someone pretending to be the Sanderson sisters. And you guys can disagree with me, and that's fine. But it makes me so livid that Hallmark is just calling in for their keepsake ornament design for Hocus Pocus. It was bad enough you guys didn't bring a sister out this year, but it's even worse. You're going to have 2 next year, and you're just calling them in. This is not Hocus Pocus. This is not Hallmark keepsake Hocus Pocus. This is Walmart Hocus Pocus. And I've been waiting to make this video since September 30th because I was so mad when I saw this, and I'm still livid. And I'm really hoping that somehow this is just some mock art, and it's like, oh, kind of like that Sonic movie that came out a few years ago where they had that ugly, weird-looking Sonic guy. And it's like, the fans are like, that's not Sonic. No. So I'm really hoping they're just doing that. I'm hoping this is just mock-up art, and this is not what they're going to look like next year. Because if it is, I'm going to be so disappointed. Hallmark, I'm shaking my head at you, Hallmark. I can't believe how disappointing it is to think that you're just calling in your ornaments now. So many cool designs, so many cool things that I've seen in a Hallmark keepsake, and this is what you're giving us. There are so many Hocus Pocus fans out. I really hope that this is not what we get next year. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rant, and thanks for joining me for today's little adventure. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and put the not like button. If you have a comment, if you love the ornament design, great, I want to hear it. I want to know why. If you hate the ornament design, I want to hear that too. I want to know why you don't like it. Please share if you think someone would enjoy this video, and please subscribe, and have a great day. And join us in our next today's little adventure.